Hey everybody, I've been inside the home offices of traders who clear 6 and 7 figures a year. And here's the thing nobody talks to you about on YouTube. Their desks don't look impressive. No RGB lights glowing like a Christmas tree, no streamer microphone hanging in front of their face, no cinematic camera on a boom arm, just 5 things arranged the same way every single time. Meanwhile, you've got guys on YouTube showing you a $700 gaming PC, 4 $80 monitors on Amazon, and a little frame on the wall that says, "Stay patient." That's cute, but that's not a trading desk. That's a Best Buy display with a motivational poster. I'm going to show you exactly what those 5 things are and why every single one of them matters. And number 5 is the one almost nobody gets right. Let's start with the thing everybody obsesses over and almost everybody buys wrong, and that's the monitors. Here's what the popular setup videos won't tell you. One guy saw on YouTube, he's got 149,000 views on this video. He proudly downsized from 3 big monitors to a 49-inch Samsung and 2 34-inch LGs running off a laptop through USB-C. And look, that works for him. But for most of you watching, daisy-chaining your screens off a laptop's USB-C port is like trying to power your whole house off a phone charger. The pros I've watched don't chase the biggest, curviest, sexiest monitor on the shelf. They build a grid, usually 4 screens in a 2/2 arrangement, sometimes 6. When the market gaps and runs at 9:31 in the morning, you don't have time to drag your eyes across a 49-inch screen hunting for your order window. You want your chart, your level 2, your scanner, and your execution platform locked into fixed positions that your eyes already know by heart. Your hand should find the buy button the way you find the brake pedal in your own car, without looking. That's the first secret. The pros don't have prettier monitors. They have monitors in the same spot every single day, so their brain stops thinking about where to look and starts thinking about what to do. Now here's the part that actually matters, and not one of those setup tour videos mentions it. The monitors are not the hard part. The thing pushing pixels to all those monitors is the hard part. That's secret number 2. You can hang 6 gorgeous screens on a wall mount, but if your machine behind them can't drive them, you've just built a very expensive art installation. Most pre-built boxes and most laptops can physically connect 2, maybe 3 displays before the picture starts tearing or lagging when the market moves fast. A real trading machine needs a dedicated graphics card, or even 2 of them, to push 4, 6, or 8 displays without breaking a sweat. I'm talking about an NVIDIA RTX 5060 or an RTX 5070. Not because trading needs gaming horsepower, because it doesn't, but because those cards have the output ports and they have the muscle to keep every chart on every screen perfectly smooth while you have 6 platforms that are screaming data at you. And here's the counterintuitive part. The most expensive gaming GPU on the planet is actually the wrong choice for trading. Those are built to render 3D dragons and explosions, not to calmly drive a wall of 2D charts. You're paying for the wrong job. That's a $3,700 graphics card. Save your money for RAM. So before we get into secrets 3, 4, and 5, if you want to know exactly what to look for in a trading computer, what GPU, how much RAM, which processor, I have all of it spelled out in plain English. I put together a free, complete guide to trading computers. Grab it by clicking the link in the description. It's your cheat sheet. Okay, secret number 3, the brain of the operation. And this is where the pros quietly separate themselves from the hobbyists. The traders I watch making real money are running multiple platforms at once. TradeStation for charts, NinjaTrader for the dome, a scanner, a news feed, maybe Thinkorswim sitting right next to it, and every single one of those is a resource hog. Here's a number for you. Open NinjaTrader with 6 charts and a couple of indicators stacked on each, and then run a second platform beside it, and you'll blow past 16 gigabytes of RAM before lunch. The pros aren't using 16 gigabytes of RAM. They're running 32 or 64 gigabytes. Not because more is automatically better, but because when your RAM fills up, your computer starts dumping data onto your hard drive to survive. And that's the exact moment that your charts freeze. The difference between 32 and 64 gigs on a heavy NinjaTrader layout isn't bragging rights. It's whether your platform stutters when the volume explodes or it stays glass smooth. One frozen second during a fast market can be the difference between a clean fill and chasing the price up 3 ticks. Do that a few times a week and that slippage costs you more than the hardware itself. And right next to all that RAM, you need a real processor. not the chip that came in the box that your kid uses for homework. A genuine trading grade CPU that benchmarks well over 45,000. Below that, and you're going to feel the lag every time you load a workspace. Now, secret number 4, and this one's so simple it makes people mad. Hardwired internet, an actual Ethernet cable running from your router straight into your machine. Every single pro trading desk I've been around, every one of them has that blue cable plugged in. None of them are trading on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi's fine for watching Netflix on the couch. It's not fine when your execution depends on a packet of data arriving on time. Here's what nobody tells you. Your internet provider sold you a number, 200, 500 megabits, whatever it is. That number is bandwidth. It tells you how much data can flow, not how steady it flows. Using Wi-Fi adds tiny random delays, little hiccups, and your order entry hates hiccups. A $10 cable removes them entirely. That's the cheapest performance upgrade in all of trading, and almost nobody does it. Now, secret number 5, the one everybody gets wrong, including some folks who should know better. The pros do not watch Netflix and they do not browse Facebook on their machine. They don't have 47 Chrome tabs open, and they don't use it for gaming. They don't let their kids jump on it to watch cartoons. It's a dedicated machine. It does exactly one job. It trades. Here's why that matters more than any single piece of hardware. Every background app, every auto updater, every random program you installed 2 years ago and forgot about, they all quietly fight your platform for processing power and memory. You spent good money on a fast machine. Then you bury it under junk and wonder why it still feels sluggish at the open. The traders crushing it treat their trading computer like a surgeon treats an operating room. Sterile, single purpose, nothing in there that doesn't belong. That's why their plain, boring, RGB-free desks outperform the flashy ones every single time. So let's put it all together. 5 things: a fixed monitor grid in the same spot every day, a graphics card built to drive every screen smoothly, 32 to 64 gigs of RAM with a trading-grade processor behind it, a hardwired Ethernet cable, and a dedicated machine that does nothing but trade. That's the setup. No glitter, no streamer gear, no motivational frame on the wall. Just 5 quiet, deliberate choices that let a serious trader sit down at 9:30 and execute without a single thing fighting them. Now take a look at your own desk. Be honest. How many of those 5 things do you actually have? If your answer is 2 or 3, you're not behind because you're a bad trader. You're behind because your setup is dragging you like a parachute tied to your back, and you've been blaming yourself for it. The good news, every one of these things is fixable. And the cheapest one, the Ethernet cable, you can probably fix today before the next open. And dude, why haven't you subscribed yet? Do yourself a favor, slam that subscribe button. I promise I'm going to keep generating tips to help you optimize your trading experience. If you want to see the ultimate computer for trading, you definitely want to watch this video next. This is the top-of-the-line machine for day trading in today's world. My name is Eddie Z. Thanks for watching. May the trend be with you.